smart as they think they are. They may have been down the road, there's a lot they'll never know. They missed too many nights down at the bar. They never ate that dust in Amarillo. Been to Cherry Springs on a Saturday night. Spent a wooden nickel in the Buckhorn. Been to Dallas in the early morning. Spent the day getting over last night. For 150 years, there's been Texas. She had cowboys right from the start. We fly that Lone Star in Austin, fought wars and never lost them. Texas, you're deep in my heart. I played Willie Nelson's picnic on the 4th of July. Been to Cowtown on Saturday night. Talking apple pie and babies, sweet Texas ladies, Texas to let your Lone Star fly. Well, every now and then we have to travel. I'll be gone from Texas for some time. Well, I don't mind the visit, but Texas, how I miss it. Can't wait to get back across that line. And our limo is a double cab dually. Our driver is really doing great. He's good at his driving, best on arriving back in that Lone Star State. I'm talking Texas, Texas, let that Lone Star fly. I did it, didn't I? I finally did it. Bob been trying to show me that. I couldn't think of the words. Thinking, boy, Bob's watching me. I got to do it. Oh yeah.
You know, every time I think of playing dance halls and country music, you know, one song that always stands out, Silver Wings. You know,
that's the classic right there.
You can't hardly get away.
If you go somewhere and they don't dance,
that song will
if you play that song and they don't dance, you can forget it because they're not going to.
One of the worst things that ever happened to me as a DJ, I was a DJ in a bar, and this big biker guy came up to me. He said, "Did you hear?" And this is before we all had cell phones. He said, "Merle Haggard passed away," and this was way before he ever did. And I was like, "What? Like he just killed me?" He's like, "Could you play Silver Wings?" So we did. We made the announcement. Like everybody cried. I mean, we just cried the whole night. Played a bunch of Merle Haggard that night. Everybody danced. Then the next day, I find out on the news he just was sick.
Hey, and you can't go wrong playing Merle.
So the next night, I came in and they were mad at me because I told them that it happened. So then I had to play Merle Haggard to make up for telling them that.
Last year we furnished the stage and everything, of course, kind of for the Lefty Frizzell Memorial thing. They've got a big park over there and got a big statue of Lefty there.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And Marty Haggard was there. And it was just him and I think a bass player, and I think that's about it. And we were, backstage, we're watching, but I'm telling you, when Marty was doing his daddy's songs, he looks like he's about the same size as Merle, and I mean, he's just Merle made all
Ben's that way too, Ben Haggard. He's going to be, we're going to be at Outlaws and Legends coming up pretty soon, this coming month. And Chris Christopherson's the headliner. Well, he's using the Strangers as his band, and so Ben's going to be there too. I'm looking forward to that.
That'll be an awesome show.
Yeah.
When Willie opened that Willie's place up there on 35, that we went up there and we played with Willie and Merle. We opened for them, or rather, they closed for us. I wish. How many times have you had somebody in the band that just insist on playing loud? I just wished every one of them could have been backstage. We were sitting right there behind the curtain on a road case, and Joe Manuel was playing, and they could talk to one another. That volume was so great, they could just talk. I mean, and that band was just, they were
Didn't
great.
miss a beat.
Yeah. It was great. It was great.
But, think I might play a little bit of silver.
Do it.
Play it.
Can't go wrong there.
I think Bob's learned that now too.
Bob, you know this one? Sure. Let's kick it off. You know? Silver wings shining in the sunlight, roaring engines headed somewhere in flight. Lord, they're taking you away, leaving me lonely. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight. Don't leave me, I cry. Don't take an airplane ride. Won't you lock me out of your mind and leave me standing here behind? Silver wings shining in the sunlight, roaring engines headed somewhere in flight. Oh, they're taking you away, leaving me lonely. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight. Airplane ride. Won't you lock me out of your mind and leave me standing here behind? Silver wings shining in the sunlight, roaring engines headed somewhere in flight. Lord, they're taking you away, leaving me lonely. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight, slowly fading out of sight, slowly fading out of sight.
That is good stuff right there. That's
Gotta
all.
love little Merle.
I have people messaging me going, now why was he rodeoing?
Hey man, you gotta. You know, there was a part of me that used to be shy. I didn't like to sing. All I sang was gospel music, man. I love singing in the church, and that's where I'm from. You know, I'm a Lord and Savior, and you know, so that's where I started out was a church. And of course, my dad he played a lot of music, and he taught me a lot of you know, that old country music.
Yeah.
And that's what I was raised on. And
Well, that's where I
country
think
and
good
gospel.
country music came from, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, you remember when country music and gospel was almost the same
I
thing?
mean, you can sing a good song of Amazing Grace, and well, I tell you what.
I never play a show that I don't end it with Amazing Grace and I'll Fly Away.
Yeah.
Yeah. That I learned that lesson early on. One of the first good shows we ever had, we were at San Jacinto Monument for Texas Independence Day. Johnny Gimble standing there playing fiddle. Tom Brumley sitting right there playing steel. And I mean, it's a crack band. I was the worst thing in the band, but I wasn't making any mistakes. But anyway, we played 2 or 3 songs, and like I said, Mr. Gimble used to cut my hair when I was a kid. I've known him my whole life. But he looked at me, and he could see the terror on my face. That crowd, there was a lot of hit. This is a long time ago. I've been in this business, 33 years now. And those, they'd kind of like clap like, and Gibble said, do what Willie do, play a gospel. I said, I don't know all the way through. He said, surely you know I'll fly away. And boy, they kicked it off. Of course, they no more than kicked it off. Them hippies knew what it was. I mean, they up getting with it, And I knew the chorus. And Brumley's sitting right there, and he is mouthing the words to me, And he kept, how it is with the song. You heard them, but you don't know them. You get a little bit of it, you can go on through, So that shows. It went great, That night on the way home, I asked Brumley, Mr. Brumley, I said, I didn't know you sang. He said, well, I would sing. He said, I spent my life playing with Buck Owens. I said, well, how'd you know the words to I'll Fly Away? He said, well, my daddy's Albert Brumley, and he wrote it. And I said,
wow. Okay.
I'm catching on now. Just a little slow. Yeah.